If you're new here, my name is Maddie, and today I'm going to be making normal brownies and a faster way in the microwave. Everything you're going to need for the normal brownies is 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, a cup and a half of granulated sugar, half a cup of powdered sugar, 2/3 cocoa powder, 2 eggs, half a cup of oil, 2 tablespoons of water, half a teaspoon of vanilla, half a cup of chocolate chips. The recipe calls for dark chocolate, but I'm using milk chocolate. It just kind of depends on what you like better. Then 3/4 teaspoon of sea salt. The first thing you're going to do is turn your oven on to 375. The next thing you're going to do is line an 8x8 pan with parchment paper and then lightly spray it so it doesn't stick. The next thing you're going to do is combine your flour, your sugar, your powdered sugar, your cocoa powder, your salt, your chocolate chips, and a medium size. Now carefully mix it so you don't do what I normally do and spill it on the counter. Now that I have this thoroughly combined, I'm going to set this off to the side. Now get a large bowl of whisk. We're going to add together our eggs, your oil, your water, and your vanilla. Now I'm just going to whisk it all together. Now I'm just going to add a little bit and then mix it in. And when that's mixed in, add a little bit more. Now that it's fully combined, it's a little thick, but it's supposed to be like that. Now we are just going to transfer it into our baking pan. I'm going to spread this out, and you should be able to spread it out so it's all about even. Now that I have it spread down all the way, I'm going to put it in the oven for 45 minutes. Now let's get into the microwave brownies. Everything you're going to need is 3 tablespoons of water, 3 tablespoons of flour, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of oil. The recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, but if you like yours a little less cocoa powdery, then like me, I just add a tablespoon and a half of cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of chocolate chips. Now let's get. Now in our microwave safe mug, we are going to add the flour, careful not to make a mess, the brown sugar, and the cocoa powder. Now I'm just going to mix this. Now I'm going to add in my water, my oil, and my vanilla. Now that that's all mixed together, I'm going to add the chocolate chips in. Now that it's all mixed, it looks like that. So now, depending on your microwave, you'll microwave it from like 45 seconds to a minute. I would start off with 45 seconds. 5 seconds. I'm taking it out of the microwave now. And I'm going to show you how to test and see if it's done. You can see if it's done when you put your spoon in. On the side there isn't any liquid. See here, mine still has some. So I'm going to put it back in the. I let mine cook for about 1 minute and 30 seconds and you can tell that it's done. So now I'm just going to let it cool for a little bit and then we'll try it. Cool for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes it's still a little warm, so if you want it colder, wait a little longer. If you like it warmer, wait a little less. But I think 5 minutes is pretty perfect. It's still warm, but it's not too hot. I like it. It tastes pretty similar to a normal brownie. But we will see at the end which one I like better. Okay, now I'm just going to check them. It's been 45 minutes, so they should be done. So when you put the toothpick into the center and there's only a few crumbs, that's when you know they're done. I just have this hot thing to set them on. They look very nice. So now I'm just going to let them cool. And when they are cool, I will be back and we will see which brownies I like. I'm just going to try these ones real quick. My favorite are the normal brownies. That's just my personal preference, but these are still pretty good. Like if you don't want to make a whole bunch of brownies, then I suggest you make this. But if you need a lot of brownies, you should make this one. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're interested in seeing other things that I bake or sneak peek for my YouTube channel, make sure you go follow me on Instagram at bakingwithvanny. And if you didn't get all the ingredients or you didn't get all the steps or you forgot something, all the recipes and the ingredients will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching this week's video, and I will see you next week.